Hello and welcome to another episode of Game Reviews by James. Today I'm going to be taking a look at backyard football. Backyard football is certainly one of my best memories of playing computer games when I was a child, both because it's simplistic and fun, but also because it lets those sporty types of kids channel their competitive nature and play a very fun game of video football. You see, this was back in a time when the backyard sports games were still very good. In fact, the game quality didn't really deteriorate until these games were being released on consoles. As it is though, 1999's Backyard Football is an unbelievable football simulator. And did I forget to add that it's geared just for kids? Though the box says the game is for kids aged 5 to 10, I can't deny that this game is still fun, yes, even for adults. That is, if you can get past the cutesy factor. This game is a personal favorite of mine. The truth is, I've been trying to review this game for almost 5 years, but I can never figure out how to capture footage of this game adequately. Every screen recorder I used would spaz out. Yes, even fraps. Now that I've figured it out, I only think it's fair that I give this game a review. Now that I'm revisiting backyard football for the first time in a few years, I was admittedly skeptical as to how well this game would hold up. Not surprisingly, backyard football is just as good as I remembered it. What makes this game so fun is that you get to customize your team. You get to choose who your coach is, you get to customize your team's uniform, and you get to pick the players for your team. Top of all that, you have an NFL license, as well as several NFL players as kids. Though none of these players currently play in the NFL, most of them are legends and Hall of Fame players. The game features 31 NFL teams and 9 other teams specifically created for this game. Sorry Houston Texans fans, but your team was still a few years off at this point. The gameplay itself is somewhat unique. It kind of mimics the gameplay of the Tecmo Bowl series. There are 3 different control options, with each one of them providing its own set of advantages and disadvantages. The mouse, which is my preferred method of control, is probably the best for targeting receivers, but you are limited to throwing to players who are currently viewable on the screen. Using a gamepad is good for running the ball, but you'll find that targeting the receiver you want is painfully difficult. The keyboard is good because the scheme is so simplistic, but again, I always found that the control was the most unresponsive of the 3. Stick to the mouse. The graphics are good. They're good but not great. Considering that this game was in 1999, I can see how these might have been outdated at the time. But for a kid's game, I think the graphics are suitable. This game works with both Mac and Windows, but I had to admit I was a bit disappointed when this game wouldn't run on my MacBook. It still runs on Windows XP though. I can give you a kid's viewpoint on this game, and I can give you a more matured and seasoned viewpoint on this game. Let me say this. They wouldn't be much different in either case. Here's the rub. Backyard football is a good game. It's a damn good game. It's fun, it's easy to play, and maybe just most importantly, it successfully mimes Madden as a very good football simulator. Well, within reason. This is a kid's game after all. If you can find this game, definitely give it a try. It's very doubtful that this game would ever get a re-release, so the CD-ROM is probably the only shot you're going to ever have at playing it. Yes, it may be hard to find a machine that can still run this, but trust me, it's worth it. Thanks for joining me for my revisiting of this game. Hope you enjoyed it.